is a sovereign nation. They will make up, their minds as to what the best plane is for Canada. The F-35, an international plane that Canada bought in from the beginning. That it characterized a hallmark of how defense cooperation between the U.S., Canada, and other countries really works well.
Ottawa is reviewing its deal to buy more F-35s made by Lockheed Martin. It's widely considered America's most advanced fighter jet, while the Gripen fighter jet comes from Swedish company Saab, which promises to create thousands of Canadian jobs. Saab is also proposing a partnership with Canada's Bombardier based in Montreal, where a rare 3-day state visit wraps up for Sweden's King and Queen, who are leading a delegation of 30 Swedish companies. They've spent the past 2 days here in Ottawa, and I spoke to them for an exclusive sit-down earlier this evening. Your Majesties, welcome to Canada.
Thank you very much.
At the state dinner last night, you spoke about the common interests that Canada and Sweden have, except for in the hockey rink. And yet this visit of yours comes 20 years after your last one. Why make this state visit now?
If you think upon the situations in the world, it's changed. It's quite dramatic in the world. So Sweden is a small country with a small economy, and we are very dependent on export markets. So we have roughly plus 150 Swedish companies in a vast country. And so there is already friendship and collaboration on many fields. So there's a lot of things we can work together on.
We have not only been here on the state visits, 3 of them, but we have been here during the Olympic Games as well, in Calgary and Vancouver, which was wonderful. It was very well organized. It was great fun, I must say. And so you have a beautiful country, and traveling now, it was very interesting for me to compare it with time before.
We know that the U.S. president has forced many countries, including Canada, to change the way they do business. How much of a factor is Donald Trump in trying to strengthen the ties between Canada and Sweden at this time?
I wouldn't say not at the moment, but okay. One always has to be flexible, because there is always a new possibility you can find somewhere to do business. And Sweden has always been a free trade country since many years back.
Canada was the first to ratify Sweden's NATO membership. In terms of the Russian aggression, I mean, we saw an incident today. There's a Russian attack in Ukraine. At least 25 people were killed. I know you have spoken publicly about the Russian invasion, which is rare for a royal to do. Do you think that is making any difference to Vladimir Putin?
Well, but it means a lot for those people who are infected. And your involvement is very strong in this country to help and support and to do the utmost what you can do.
I want to pick up again on this theme of change that you've mentioned a couple of times. What is the biggest change you've noticed as of late in terms of the geopolitics and what's happening in the world?
It's something you feel and you see. Specifically now in Ukraine, of course, it's not something that nobody really wants. It should have happened to start with, and that it affects many people, and it affects many nations, and it also affects the economy, the world economy. It could be so much easier. But again, we have to be flexible again. We can do other things. We can try to go past the obstacles, so to speak, and find new ways. But that's the trick.
Your Majesties, thank you very much. I appreciate it.